Few things feel more frustrating during a fat loss journey than believing you've hit a plateau. The scale has not moved, your motivation dips, you start questioning whether your plan is working at all. In response, many people make fast emotional changes by cutting calories harder, adding more cardio, or jumping to an entirely new approach. In most cases, this reaction causes more harm than progress. The truth is that many perceived plateaus are not plateaus at all. They are short-term fluctuations that get misread as failure or not dieting hard enough, leading people to abandon strategies that were actually working. Understanding what is really happening under the surface is one of the most important skills you can develop if you want sustainable results. In this video, we're going to look at what's really going on, how to distinguish if the lack of results is really a plateau or just noise, and how to navigate it to keep your progress from stalling. A true fat loss plateau occurs when the body adapts to a sustained calorie deficit. Over time, total energy expenditure gradually decreases as body weight drops and metabolic efficiency improves. What once created a meaningful deficit can slowly become your new maintenance level. When that happens, fat loss can slow down or stop even if food intake has not changed. This adaptation is normal, and it is not a sign that something is wrong with you, your metabolism, or your plan. It is simply the body responding to ongoing energy restriction. However, true plateaus tend to develop over time. They do not happen after a few days or even a single week of stalled scale weight. Daily body weight is influenced by far more than fat mass. Water retention alone can mask fat loss for days or weeks at a time. Hormonal changes, particularly across the menstrual cycle, can temporarily increase water weight. Poor sleep, elevated stress, high sodium intake, inflammation, illness, and hard training sessions can all shift scale weight upward without any change in body fat. This is why relying on the scale alone is misleading. When weight does not change for a short period, many people assume fat loss has stopped, even when their body composition is improving. The result is reactive decision-making based on incomplete data. The solution is not to ignore progress tracking. The solution is to track progress properly. Rather than relying on a single metric, use multiple indicators together. Body weight trends, body fat estimates, waist and hip measurements, and visual progress photos provide a far more accurate picture when viewed collectively. A change should only be considered when at least two of these metrics fail to move over time. Even then, context matters. 1 week of flat data is rarely enough to justify an adjustment. Weekly check-ins are valuable, but decisions should be based on patterns, not isolated data points. Early weight loss phases often include significant water loss, which can distort expectations when progress naturally slows later. As a general rule, if someone consistently misses at least half of their expected weekly fat loss target for 2 consecutive check-ins, it is likely time to adjust, assuming adherence is solid. It is also important to take into account that plateaus do not affect everyone equally. Some individuals experience them more frequently due to biological and lifestyle factors. People who start leaner tend to encounter plateaus more often as they approach lower body fat levels. Smaller bodies require fewer calories, which narrows the margin for continued fat loss. Metabolic adaptability also varies widely. Some people experience larger drops in energy expenditure when calories are reduced, while others adapt more slowly. The size of the calorie deficit matters as well. Large deficits can accelerate metabolic adaptation and increase fatigue, hunger, and adherence challenges over time. Understanding these differences helps remove the emotional charge from stalled progress. Plateaus are not personal failures. They are predictable physiological responses. So, when a plateau is real, what actually works? Once a true plateau is confirmed, The goal is to re-establish a small but meaningful calorie deficit. This can be done in two primary ways. The first option is a modest reduction in calorie intake. A decrease of roughly 5 to 10% is often enough to restart progress without significantly increasing hunger or stress. The second option is to increase energy expenditure. This is typically achieved through additional structured exercise or the increased daily movement, rather than excessive cardio sessions. The key word here is modest. Extreme changes rarely produce sustainable results and often backfire by harming adherence. Before making any adjustment, adherence must be examined honestly. Many plateaus are driven not by physiology, but by gradual inconsistency. Portions creep up, tracking becomes less precise, weekends loosen standards, and stress disrupts routines. This is not a character flaw, and it doesn't mean that you are lazy and have been slacking. It is simple human behavior, and it is more likely to occur when your program is super strict or you see every little setback as a failure, which should be reprimanded. The most effective nutrition plans are the ones people can actually follow. Structuring food choices around preferences, lifestyle, and flexibility is often more powerful than further restriction. Now let's take a look at situations that can mimic a plateau. Several scenarios can create an illusion of stalled fat loss even when progress is happening. Starting resistance training can increase lean mass, which offsets fat loss on the scale. In these cases, circumference measurements and visual changes matter far more than weight alone. Illness can cause inflammation and temporary water retention. Chronic stress and poor sleep can do the same. For women, menstrual cycle related water retention can mask fat loss for extended periods. Ignoring these variables leads to unnecessary frustration and premature changes. It's important to remember that fat loss is not linear. Progress comes in waves, not straight lines. Plateau stalls and fluctuations are part of the process, not signs that it has failed. The people who succeed long term are not the ones who avoid plateaus. They are the ones who stay consistent, assess data calmly, and adjust strategically rather than emotionally. The most important thing to remember is that progress favors patience. If you are tired of second guessing your plan every time the scale pauses, there is a better way. Better Balance Coaching offers a 14-day free trial designed to help you understand your own data, remove confusion, and build a nutrition strategy that actually fits your life. When you sign up for the free trial, you also get access to the Nutrition Shortcut Bundle at no cost. This bundle includes 12 science-backed booklets that teach you how to implement a nutrition plan based on your goals, manage hunger, adjust for plateaus, and get results without extremes. You get to download them and keep them permanently. No guesswork, no reactive changes, just clarity, structure, and support. If you are ready to stop overreacting to normal fluctuations and start making progress with confidence, the 14-day free trial is the smallest place to begin. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And I'll see you in the next one.